So I think now we are chasing, we're chasing Jafar, and during the little chase, I was like, hold up, we have stickers to collect. But yeah, so I don't really like flying around on, I did miss a sticker. Did I realize? I do, okay. Yeah, flying around on carpet's rather hard, because once you get to a certain speed, it's hard to turn around, and you have to worry about, like, ascending, descending, and whatnot. And we're supposed to kill this Jafar, or slash beat him up to an extent. When he's casting, you need to go bitch slap him with your keyblade. And he's supposed to, like, lead you somewhere? I only need to hit him once, but I think I just go for the... I think I have to hit him once, or... Not sure. I think he opened the passageway. I don't think it was the other way around. It looked like he was... Yeah, he opened the passageway for us. And there's another sticker. I'm not sure how many of those there are in this place, and if I can go around looking for them outside of this mission, which is probably what I would love to do, more so than just, rushing along, trying to catch up to Jafar. Luckily, it's not like, oh, you're too far away from Jafar, you lose, restart, like some games would. However, we have to deal with a bunch of Heartless again. I'm not really sure how water can summon Heartless. Because people, what was it? When we were in Hollow Bastion, the nobody said that the Heartless follow the strongest people, right? And you're telling me that water is the strongest person in Agrabah? Damn. Ah, so many fireballs. That thing can stay around until, like, even after you kill the guy producing the fireballs. It's so weird. Oh, and evil Jafar leaves a statue. So we're supposed to be getting into this tower, and we can't do it until we hit 3 switches. And this is, I guess this is the time you're supposed to go around looking for all the treasure, for the stickers and whatnot. When you're supposed to just activate these, the switches. And the switches are relatively easy to get once you understand that you use magic. Because you'll notice that they all turn red. What could possibly, and they go in a circle as well. So it's like, what could that possibly mean? Of course, it's hard to get into this section. There you go. Yeah, I was like, what the hell is going on? I was having acceleration every time I went up and down. I was like, wait, what's going on? Why is this a thing? But yeah, you have to use magic in order to activate the puzzles, or the switches. And yes, you can fight Heartless, but you don't have to. I was like, ooh, what's that? Is that another sticker? No, it's just another one of these for the ice, or blizzard, I should say. Its technical term is blizzard, not ice. I think in one of the Final Fantasies they called it ice. Ice 1, Ice 2, Ice 3. I'm trying to see if there's any more stickers. That's why I have this weird camera angles every now and then. Because I'm trying to, like, move around the camera trying to see everything around the fucking Heartless. Now he's a little nervous about the giant fireballs, because that would more than likely kill me. And I don't want to heal because I only have one more switch to have. One more switch to activate, which is a thunder, but you have to do it at the right time. And I just realized I don't actually have thunder on my hotbar, or quick command, or whatever they call it. It's not even a hotbar, but I mean, I guess you would call it hotbar. It's no WoW or MMO hotbar, but whatever. You all knew what I mean. Now we have, okay, then I heal, because we only have 40 seconds to get to the door. And I think there's a bunch of shit that spawns, and I was like, I don't want to get, you know, murdered on my way over here. It's not terribly hard to do that, you know, to, like, get towards the door, but I just don't want to have any problems. Now, what is behind this door? What is in this tower? A giant chest. Which I think is just the map. Yeah. And another giant chest, which I think is torn pages. And I think we're getting close to getting all the torn pages. I think we're like 5? 4? We're in 4? But that is all the treasure, by the way. And we have all the stickers, which is really confused me, because I was like, wait, what? We got all the stickers for one of the places. I mean, I think that's Vexen's face. That is mortifying to look at. Am I gonna move it? I don't even realize it's there. I was like, I thought I got 2 pieces. Huh? Wonder where the other one's at. And I think we have pieces that go near each other. Oh wait, that's his head. Yeah, there we go. I forgot his name. I think it's like Lux, or I know it starts with an L. But we actually haven't fought against him as of yet. We'll be doing that later. So the reason I was kind of worried about not picking up all the treasure chests, because after this cutscene, where Jafar is not here.
You sure this is it?
You gotta understand, it wasn't my idea.
Oh shit.
It was Jafar. He made me bring you here. You don't know him like I do. He can be very convincing. He said if I didn't cooperate, he was gonna...
Where is he?
Come on now, you gotta forgive me.
Where's Jafar?
Well, let's see. Right about now, he's probably attacking the palace. I had no choice. His eyes, they got all creepy and weird.
Whatever. Iago, you're supposed to be our friend, but you've been playing both sides just to make sure you save yourself.
Oh damn, he's calling you out.
I'm sorry.
And you fucked up.
Let's go.
Yeah. So that thing he knocked over, I guess, is some sort of charm that keeps the entire building from not collapsing. Now that he's broken it, we have a few problems. And this is the minigame I was talking about. A minigame that I have not been able to get the high, or not the high score, but I don't think I've ever been able to quote-unquote beat this and get the maximum points. So the whole point of it is that you have to hit the Heartless, and each Heartless that you get in the minigame is you get points. And the smaller Heartless take 1 hit to kill, while the bigger Heartless take 3. And the reason, I think you can get more points by knocking multiple Heartless, like one Heartless into another. There are some Heartless that like just stand around, and you can like knock them into knock the flying Heartless into the Heartless that are standing around, like that guy. I hit him, but I didn't kill him. I think that's how you're supposed to get like the maximum amount of points. And I just, for whatever reason, just suck so much butt at this minigame. I don't know if it's like faster to hit multiple enemies at this like single, or at one at a time, or hit like 3 of them in the same hit. Because there are some times where you can like get a perfect hit and knock multiple of them away, like that and that. I'm not sure if that's more points, less points. I don't know. They don't really give you like a point system to work off of. And there's still this large body that, I think it's just above us, right there. Yeah, that's the minigame. It's not terribly hard, but it's hard to get the maximum amount of points. I think it's the maximum amount of points. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, in order to quote-unquote beat the journal, you have to get, not only do the activities, you have to get a high score of a certain amount, and if you don't, it doesn't consider you beating the game, or completing the activity, I guess. And it's hard to get the maximum points.
Come on, let's get Jafar!
And who asked you?
The palace is through there. Hurry!
So Jafar to the palace, that's where we gotta go. Go kick his ass. Simple as that. What am I looking here for? Puzzle pieces. Okay, just screwing around the menu. Got it. I think I was trying to see if I could show off the missions, because that's what they're called. The mini games are called missions in this game, and in order, like, you can. There's two parts to each mission. There's, you know, playing it, going back and playing it again, and getting a certain amount of points. And the point system is it's usually rather hard, meaning you'll be playing the mini game several times in order to get it. I don't think I'll be completing the journal, but I think I'll be trying to complete a bunch of stuff though. I guess you know everything now, eh? Shit, the secret's out. Just gonna stare at this guy and laugh at him. You can't keep shady stuff secret for long. Eh, so true. I had just snuck into the palace to borrow some treasure, and you stole all of that? When I heard this voice, it said, "Release me, and I will give you an even greater reward." Like screwing over everyone that you love. "Who are you?" I asked. The voice spoke again. "The true Sultan of Agrabah, imprisoned by villains." "Oh, why did I believe such a tall tale? Because you're a dumbass. That's all." Perhaps I was under Jafar's spell." "Yes, that must be it." "No, you're just a greedy son of a bitch. That's all." "I'm sure the treasure had nothing to do with it, right?" "See, Sora understands exactly what you're talking about." Maybe a bit. "But Jafar, he never gave me a thing." "So where did you get all your treasure?" "I borrowed it, dumbass." "Why, the man in the black coat, of course." "Organization 13, you've been conspiring with them." "I knew it. The treasure was a gift, so I would tell no one about Jafar's return." You jackass. He said he would destroy Jafar after turning him into a Heartless, and then there was no need to upset Agrabah, except the lives of everyone else here is in danger. And you bought that? Yeah, he's a greedy merchant. We've been over this, Sora. "I am a merchant, and no, you're not a good merchant. I'll buy anything if the price is right." That's not how... It would have been a successful transaction if it hadn't been seen by some middle-aged kids and their dumb dog. "Oh, you're so kind." I guess dumb bird in this case. So now we have to take care of Jafar from, you know, destroying the entire city, world, whichever. And looks like he's into some really weird stuff.
Jafar, you'll get exactly what's coming to you.
Indeed I will, Princess. All of Agrabah will belong to me, while you, you, my queen, shall weep at my side for all eternity.
Still fucking weird.
Oh, please. Right about now, your precious Aladdin is whispering your name with his last breath.
Surprise, bitch.
What was that you were saying, Jafar?
You dare defy me, you useless bird?
Ow!
Oh shit, Iago. That's the coolest thing you've done all game.
Iago!
You'll all be joining him very soon.
Oh yeah, do you remember that Jafar was a giant, you know, genie? Yeah, remember that? Who is now throwing pillars at us. Oh shit, carpet. Thanks for the save. Now the reason why they had that minigame and had us flying around is for the boss fight. Because I don't know how else we're going to be fighting this asshole. Because if we don't have his lamp this time, or we can't, you know, kill his lamp this time, like we did in the first game because Iago was holding it. This time we have to worry about Jafar himself, and we gotta beat the shit out of him. Now, the weird thing about Jafar, the Jafar fight, is that it can be very easy if you just focus on his stomach. If you beat up his stomach, he gets dizzy, and then if you tie him up with his own tail, you can then even disorient him further, which knocks him out essentially, and then you can just beat up his head, which is his boss health. If that makes any sense. This is his life bar, whereas his stomach is just sort of like the occasional gimmicky thing. But besides that, the fight isn't really too hard if you just focus on his stomach and then do this. You'd expect something with a, you know, cosmic power to be relatively hard. Apparently just making him dizzy works just as fine. Now, of course, that being said, there are segments like this to help things out a little. Now, if I remember correctly, you can't do anything besides just dodge the buildings. I thought there was a reaction command where you could, like, get out of this easier. But I don't do anything besides just, you know, not get hit by buildings. Well, try to not get hit by buildings. Oh, and he has fireballs and thunder, and he does throw buildings at you every now and then. But once you hit him in the stomach, he pretty much just, you know, doesn't do anything. Once you roll him up, he's just incapacitated forever. You can just beat up his head. I think it's going to take me one more attempt to roll him up and kill him. Either that or I just, like, say screw it. Because you can just attack his face. You don't have to hit his stomach. Hitting his stomach just means you don't have to worry about all the other stuff around him. Because he does throw, like, temples at you and other buildings. If you just hit the stomach, you're fine.